history of pad thai is Alan Lim would cook this for all of us on Garmin to make everybody happy. It was something that tasted good, but it is kind of this complete racer meal. The rice noodles are actually gluten-free, so if you have people in that camp, there's the meat, the protein, the peanuts, there's some decent fat in there. It tastes good. There's some veggie, crunch, fiber. So I'm cooking and I'm just gonna make pad thai out of the van tonight. Plus get a few other snacks, you know, like these nectarines actually look really good.
All right.
We're getting stone fruit season,
Stagger
but yeah, so, and then I started making some social media love about it, and then all of a sudden you see like Alexi Vermeulen cooking pad thai before he won BWR, and like now I have to cook it. I have to cook it at home because every pad thai restaurant is full of a bunch of bike dorks. So we've ruined it for myself, but at the same time,
maybe you learned your secret. The secret gets out.
I know,
that stuff
and
goes
I've
viral
always
quick.
felt real good on pad thai. So we'll just do basics. You know, we ain't getting real fancy. We'll do the pre-made sauce today.
Okay.
All that, but
is cooking a big? Are you a good cook? Do you enjoy that?
I do.
Okay.
I do enjoy it.
Are you an old-fashioned
Excuse me,
peach
sir.
kind of guy, or
Excuse
are
me,
you a chocolatey Claire?
I'm a peach. I'm a peach. You're a peach.
Isn't he a pizza? honey?
I thought
That'll
he was
fit
gonna
right in
go
a pocket.
chocolate.
That'll fit right in a pocket.
My vote was for chocolate.
Good to see you, man. All right. So, yeah, just some basic pepper, onions, saute.
Well, and that van's got everything you need to do all that.
It actually has
You've
an
got the
induction cooktop on it. So.
Is Wayne down with the pad thai? Does he enjoy
Yeah,
a good pad thai?
Wayne is a full-on gluten-free guy.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's actually really important to, you know, he can eat it too. So
Okay.
we're all happy. We need some kind of sprouts though. That's the.
See, I heard you're having twins.
The rack.
Look,
I like.
Yeah, like, can we find some sprouts or crunch? What do you think they got? Worst case, we figure something else out. Ooh, some green onion.
There
though.
you go.
Some freshies. Yeah, if you see the little, like they normally have like the little mini pack of sprouts, right? That is it.
That worked? Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Antonio.
All right.
There you go. Key ingredient.
Clover and
Found
alfalfa
it.
sprouts, some crunch, some heat. Okay, so we got enough veg. We're gonna need peanut or peanut sauce. We're gonna need noodles
All right.
and or the pad thai sauce.
Probably down here.
Plus maybe just like some other snackage.
All right.
Some Big Tall Wayne snacks.
Big Tall. What does Big Tall Wayne snack on? What's his snack of choice?
We have a gummy bear thing we do together.
Okay.
We fight over gummy bears.
All right.
So
Can you just lob them at him and he'll just snack them out of the air like that, or?
no, we
on
don't.
the long
we don't,
drive?
we don't flirt like that. We just pilfer from each other's stashes.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We're beyond the honeymoon phase. So, condiments. I think we're just gonna have to look in the Asian food section.
Okay.
Actually.
All right.
Would you mind grabbing me a mustard though?
All right.
Just I am out for. Ooh, I'm a stone ground guy.
There you go.
What kind of mustard guy are you?
I do like the stone ground, a good Dijon. I'm down for a good
Ooh,
Dijon.
I can't do that. It's just too. I wiped it on thinking it was like deli mustard once, and just like gobs of it.
Too spicy.
Oh, I vomited, and now I can't do Dijon anymore. I ruined it for myself. International. This is what we want.
All right.
Mind if we squeeze by, y'all?
oh, sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, this is the place. We're in the right spot now here. Asian foods.
Tradicional.
Okay.
And we're gonna have our noodles and our sauces here. Pad Thai sauce.
Perfect. Look at that.
That might be good. Coconut milk. Kroger Pad Thai sauce. That'll do in a pinch. A taste of Thai rice noodle linguine. I've never seen them call Asian noodles linguine.
Might have to take what we get here.
We are Thai Italian.
Italian.
All right, so let's see here. We got noodles. We got fresh veggies chopped, sauteed veggies chopped, a fancy sauce. We need some peanuts.
Okay.
Peanuts. I feel like we just passed that somewhere.
What is race day food for you? I know you're a big Cliff Bar guy
Yep.
and Cliff products, but what
Yep.
specifically do you like? What's your?
Well, I'm a fan of real food too. I don't like how it's all just these like crazy prepackaged stuff and these goos and gels, which I do love me some goos and gels, but you know, I like real food, you know, so I like my PB&J too.
Okay.
You know,
Pre-made
so-
PB&J, just roll it up.
Yeah, I think it might be at the start at an aid station. Just grab a handful of gooey, like sugary, fatty sandwich.
Yep.
And then I'll have some high carb drink mixes at the aid station.
Yep.
So just like slug some of that like while I'm
we
taking off. There
One
we
thing
go.
I noticed from last year, or remember from last year, is those checkpoints are very much a NASCAR-like experience, right?
Yep.
Like there's still the race component going on, and I wouldn't say guys were waiting, but they were also hurrying their way through that
Right.
process. And it wasn't so much a race to get out yet. Nobody was really looking back over their shoulder to see if they were catching up.
You know, we
They
kind of
were-
do meet on the other side. Like you kind of get out of there and take off fast, and then everyone kind of takes stock, and you roll a minute. But if someone's not there, eventually it's like, all right, let's start rolling. But you
Right.
do kind of like collectively agree, like who you enter with, you kind of like meet on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so you kind of roll out for a few minutes. But if someone's really taking long, yeah, you're going to get left in the dust. You know, I think with this one, it's so far and long that you need some actual dried mangoes, addiction of mine,
Yeah.
always. Ooh, they're cheap. You have to stop and unbound. You're not going to survive without it, you know. But it's more the other races that are.
So we're here in a really important section. This stuff is going to become important to you in a couple of months, maybe
I
down
don't
the
even
road.
know.
Do we need anything now? Do we need
Well,
any,
you-
like
you got kids?
training? No, I don't. But
don't?
do we have
Okay.
any training we need to do here? Is there anything that
Baby
scares you?
wipes.
That intimidating?
I'm a
intimidating?
personal fan. I like a good baby wipe,
Okay.
so I feel like I'll be able to buy that. I don't even know. I mean, there was the bulk pack on sale, so I'd save $1 and get some extra ones. But
That's great.
dude, I've never changed a dirty diaper.
What else has Alan trained you on in the art of nutrition? Or would that you maybe even back from your world
You
tour
just
days?
listen to your body, man. Like at the end of the day, it's your body's gonna tell you. You know, if you're craving like milk and stuff, you're probably like need calcium,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you just really have to think like deep down what tastes good to you in the moment, and just here we go. This is
that's
it.
the Mondo bag too. Look at that.
The 12 flavor gummy bears. This
12
is a
flavors?
cult following.
All right.
And Albany's, it is the best texture. We buy this all the time.
They're not like super hard and hard to get into.
No.
okay?
These are the perfect gooey, and each one actually tastes properly different. This is a thing. So if people know the Sprouts gummy bears, which
Yeah.
is like the cult following,
Okay.
Sprouts actually just buys Albany's. They have the little A on them. So directly from the source,
Look at that.
big tall Wayne
That's a find of
size.
the day. Yeah, that's a find of the day right there.
I'm stoked on that. He'll be stoked on that. So now I think, I got a little cereal. We got pad thai fixings. Oh, chicken. We need chicken for
All
the
right.
pad
Get some
thai.
protein in there, yeah.
And then like just another small van-friendly milk.
All right.
We'll be good to go.
All right.
Did we already pass dairy though? Dairy's back there.
What type of
Sorry.
milk? I can grab that if you want.
I'm a skinny bitch.
All right.
I do like the.
Yeah, dairy.
Well, I don't like the watery skim, so I do like 1%.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, there are some old World Tour habits that do die hard.
While we're on the topic of nutrition and race food and stuff like that, what's race day morning?
Where
What's
is
that
my
like
milk?
for you?
Oats. I'm an oatmeal guy.
Okay.
Through and through.
Do you need that into you 3 hours before race time, or can you take it on even within closer?
I used to always do the 3 hour, but these races are so long, and when you start at
Starting at 7
god
a.m.,
awful
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
I ain't waking up at 3 a.m. So
Just-
I'm gonna
just
wake
to
up
eat.
4 and do 2 hours before, and
Okay.
that'll have to do. But all right, this is a van-friendly size though.
There you go.
This will fit well in the van fridge, and I'm gonna get a chocolate milk for post-race.
There you go.
Because that sounds great.
What do you like or know
And
about the course?
I am gonna bail on an egg.
Okay.
Usually you crack an egg and stir that up in the
Yeah,
pad thai.
yeah.
I'm not gonna remember that today because I don't want one egg
One
and buy
egg.
a 6-pack.
Yeah.
So
What do you like? What do you know about the course?
I did a lot of recon.
I know you do. Ooh, there you go.
I'm gonna get the cheap stuff. Yeah. Mixed fruit. We're going great.
Is that pre? Or is that during? To
Uh,
just dump a bunch of more electrolytes in you?
both? Probably sip on, and then I'll make sure Wayne has it at the aid station.
Okay.
Game time decision here. That was not pre-planned, but you see it, and you take it.
But though I've heard anecdotally,
it's like racing, you see the opportunity.
Yeah, that stuff is really, it works like right away.
So this is what Al would have us drink on Garmin before he started Scratch, actually.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, I can't. Al's a friend. Scratch is not a sponsor, but it's all one love and gravel.
Yeah, right on. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. He would literally be giving us Pedialyte before the start of time trials and hot races before he started Scratch Labs when he was a Garmin coach.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about reduced price
Reduced
chicken.
price chicken. Yeah, that's.
Thighs, June 5th. Let's get another day of freshness in us at least.
There you go.
June 6th.
I heard really good things about pay dirt. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
How's it feel to be on the promoter side and the race organizer
Dude,
side?
it's so much work. But it was, a lot of people came up and like, no ego. They said like, thank you for the best gravel day I've had. Like,
That's
so
fantastic.
we hit it out of the park year one. I mean, there's always things that you can fix,
Yeah.
that you want to fix. And I'm gonna, excuse me, I'm gonna try to get right in here between y'all.
Well, now, what's
We
the
got-
flavor choice? We got to know.
I haven't had this one. Change is Brewing. Cold brew coffee ice cream with marshmallow swirls and fudge
my
brownie.
Goodness.
Some Ben & Jerry's.
See what fuels these people? The good
We're
stuff.
out there for 10 hours.
The good
tomorrow,
stuff.
man. I know, everyone's gonna be like, this is athlete. Like, everyone's talking about macronutrients. I have Ben & Jerry's, Albanese gummy bears. Alrighty. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing good. You cannot beat a pretzel bun. So, alrighty.
All right. See you guys.
Thank y'all.
Are you jumping in the van and headed to North Carolina as soon as you're done here?
I am driving all the way back to California for a baby doctor meeting with the wifey and support her, and then I'm hopping on a plane 24 hours later, and I am flying to North Carolina.
Man, okay.
And then I'm going to be home for 10 days and drive into Oregon Trail
Okay.
with the van. So, no rest for the wicked.
That's a tough schedule. I know that if anybody can handle it, though, you can. Is it
Yeah.
hard, with all that going on, is it hard to keep up on the training, or that's the part that you focus on to make sure that you do?
I mean, you do a lot of homework in the spring, and then it's just kind of race and recover and fit in blocks when you can. But I also, know that once the kiddos come, racing is going to take a back seat for a few months.
Yeah.
So I am trying to get it all in while I can,
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a great look inside the mind and the food basket of one of the big favorites for tomorrow's Unbound. Pete Stetina joining us today on a cool in-store version of the Pre-Ride Show.